Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rafe Cal. We're gonna play some more Pathfinder Kingmaker today. Uh, I have been trying to do this part for quite a while at this point, so if it looks like I know what I'm doing, it's because I've been running into problems trying to do it for quite a while. Mostly that has been issues with game crashes, corrupt save file, some weird stuff where it just wasn't loading the hitboxes for certain things. So I went back a save file. Huh. Interesting. I just noticed it was saying that they were encumbered, and I'm now wondering if that's part of why I'm running into issues.
It's just not my lucky day.
It is done.
Okay. So we should be able to recover this. Not gonna let me do that. Okay. Well, we're gonna get to the next treasure chest here. I'm gonna start off by doing this. Why are my halflings out in front? And then we're gonna focus in here on this illusionist. Ember. I'm gonna go wide a little here. We're gonna focus down this illusionist.
Serves you right.
I can't even tell where my people are, particularly. And honestly, let's have a merry rage.
Tear them apart!
Protect me, please.
Strike with all your
You
might!
deserve it.
Get in there to get the attacks of opportunity on those bandits. That was not the smoothest version of that encounter I've seen. And this is actually going to push them even further into encumbrance. I'm going to go ahead and just grab everything I can. And I think we should be able to do something along these lines. Oop. Maybe not.
I shall not fail.
Okay.
And Lindsay was called forth.
So I give Lindsay this wand. Marry this amulet of natural armor. I suppose that's not that bad. It's just not good. We are out of healing potions at this point, and
Anything is possible.
Let us bide our time.
Just letting the ink dry.
I don't want to go rest again, but this next fight is very, very
Our
difficult.
duty calls.
So I may end up doing that, just to make sure that we're in as good a shape as we can be. If you see me saving a lot, it's because I don't want to accidentally trigger this next fight, and because some of these skill checks are very challenging. And I know it's kind of cheesy,
I wrote it like I saw it.
but I do want to... I'm gonna see if I can just do... Yeah. We're gonna roll back, because, quite frankly, this encounter is terrible. This is the first big boss fight, and it is ridiculous. We're gonna end up going back and getting those, There we go.
What troubles you?
So we've got the owlbear taken care of. That's one of the big things we need to deal with. I'm gonna step back out here. Where these bandits are that will help us. I'm gonna see if we can do a quick camp. Cannot hunt here, so we do need to use rations. We have the stuff for this? We don't. That's why she hasn't been cooking. And we'll do this. We cannot cook here. Oh, we said to use rations. Oh, we don't have rations. Never mind. So we need to go outside so we can hunt.
Follow
If we're gonna rest. I don't want to rest, but we've blown both of Lindsay's second level spells already, so yeah. We also really need to downgrade our stuff. I think we should be able to leave it on the ground inside here without losing anything. We'll see. And we got attacked. Great. As long as we actually get our full rest, I don't care. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna wreck it anyway. It's just those three, we should be okay. If we're getting flanked somewhere here, we might have an issue. Finished our rest.
Follow my lead. What you want?
Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got the owlbear. We're gonna have the bandits on our side, and we're going to be diving into this last fight. This is not gonna be an easy fight. I'm just being blunt here. It's really rough. Every time I've tried it, it has been really rough. Apparently it's now raining heavily, which is going to probably make it worse, but I think they actually are going to take those movement penalties, and archery is going to be reduced, which is, they've got several archers. So that could actually be good. Okay, so we're going to do inventory. Is this just from her equipment? 33 pounds. Yeah, it is. So we need to cut 5 pounds from her. Apparently wands are a pound each. And let's go ahead and seriously. I mean, she needs a bow, though. Fortunately. Well, I think we may just be stuck with it. guess if she's gonna be at that point anyway. Oh, that's masterwork also. Another +1 to hit. Duration is gonna be 3 minutes. Oh, 1 minute. Okay. And she's even further on the scale there, so I guess we're just stuck with it. Let's go. Go through my potions real quick. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'm hoping this works. We're gonna save. We're mostly prepped. We're gonna do shield. Dr. Cressel.
Nice walk-in. Can we let's go.
We're gonna do a direct attack. Cressel's gonna get attacked here.
Oh, it's you, girl. Why have you come?
You made it out to see us. Quite an achievement for someone who claims to be king of these lands.
Hold your tongue, Cressel.
So you can see here,
I've had enough of following you like a dog.
there's like
Here for blood, Stag Lord. One of us
12 to 15 enemies here.
Dogs try to bite their masters eventually.
There's a couple more off screen over here. And these two are on raised platforms that make it very difficult for us to actually
These
attack them.
lands are mine. I won't let you take them from me.
So we need to focus in on these guys. Dovin, the named guys. Dovin and Akrios are the nastiest. And we've got the Stag Lord and this Cleric. Those are our biggest problem characters here. And Ember is just going to start blasting the Stag Lord. That's going to be my goal. This is, as you can see, a very chaotic fight. which is part of the issue. It's really hard to just see what's going on, let alone to keep up with all of it. Just gonna keep blasting our way through this section. Did she not use that yet? Oh, she must have failed her check to cast it. See if that's the case. Use magic device check failed. Yep. We're starting to get pressed in on here. So let's do this. Looks like both Bless and the other one failed there.
Miserable. Last chapter.
Hey, he just leveled up in the middle of combat. Okay, we've got a good chunk of these enemies down at least now. I think we need to focus down this group here. And probably heal Tiss up after we take these guys out so she doesn't take attacks of opportunity.
This should do it.
Oh, crap.
Calculated risk.
Yeah, she shouldn't be using that. She should be using basic attacks. That's why I'm having her use the dragon thing. Is there like a separate thing I need to do for that? Nope. No. It's just being dumb.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Let's get Lindsay back up. Let's do... How much rage does she have left? 3 rounds. I don't think we're going to be able to make it all the way up there in 3 rounds, unfortunately. And bow range on bows is very long. Okay, he's got all his prerequisites, so let's just real quick. I don't know. We're back to this. Okay, we're making some good progress there.
This spell doesn't work like that.
Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do... Let's go magic missiles. Let's do magic missiles. Let's just start on this cleric. Get the summon creature up there to take some attacks of opportunity against him while he's casting spells or using his ranged weapon. Pretty sure my guys should be able to finish him off.
I can't. Oh, after so long, I learned to stand. Oh. Spare me your compassion. Oh.
Oops, I did not want to collect all from all of them. That's a lot.
I see something.
I know the way.
Did I get any things that I don't want here? It's good. It's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Don't need hide armor. Mighty Constitution, that's really good. Agile Rapier, that's really, really good. Protection +1, that's good. Bastard Sword +1. That's really good. Kukri's Marshal. Sword. We probably don't need some of this, but I think we're... Geez, scale mails. Yeah, scale mail's not worth the wait. And heavy shields aren't worth the wait. We're still like 100 pounds overloaded here. Masterworks. Darn it. Ooh, what's this? +2 studded leather armor and bark skin once per day. So we're gonna actually do this to get her back into her light capacity. Boots of Elven Kind. Bracers of Archery. That pushed her back up into medium, didn't it? I don't have anybody who's really good for this. Just grab it for now. A +2. Yeah, I'm not sure that's worth swapping out there. Belt of Constitution. What's our hit point pools look? Or what do our hit point pools look like? Honestly, probably Gavin. Offhand. Agile Rapier +1. I could get... I think his AC, yeah, his AC is dependent on him having that weapon. Well, if we're pushing her back into this range anyway... So we might as well, actually... There we go. That actually puts her below it. Masterwork hand axes, light crossbow can be dropped. We're still overloaded. Anything down here heavy and worthless? Not really. Yeah, we'll probably just have to drop another chain shirt. travel speed and fatigue are both going to be an issue on the way back, but hopefully will be resolved by that. And hopefully there shouldn't be a lot else going on to cause that issue.
I don't need this.
And actually, let's do this. She's either going to be using claws or something. There we go. Okay. That's a pretty good haul there. I don't think we're done yet, unfortunately. And despite that being a really rough fight and us being tapped on resources, there is another fight to go. Hey, the owlbear's just sitting there. I thought it was supposed to help. I'm not going to complain too much, though. So I know that there is actually another encounter left. Okay, we've got 31 days left, so we are fine to take a rest here. We don't have enough supplies. To camp there. Granted, that would be just make us even more overweight there. And actually, camping will use some food supplies as well. So, that's good. Doesn't actually say what these bonuses are here. It says meal bonus, sweet pancakes, but it doesn't actually say what that is. Oh well. I feel like haggis is more likely to be the one we want. Nice. The important part just got back was Ember's level 2 spells, Amiri's Rage, and some hit points. It's not perfect, but it's not bad.
I shall not fail.
Okay, let's check out the inside.
I know the way.
We're gonna end up super overweight, aren't we? We may need to even come back and do a second trip for this.
I can't do it.
And Lindsay was called forth.
It won't work.
Well then.
It's just not my lucky day.
It is done.
I don't know about you, but I would not be
Just letting you
drinking
enjoy.
so heavily in areas that are littered with traps. Maybe that's just me. Punching dagger +1. Nice.
Here I am. See? Don't hesitate.
Anything is possible.
Yes. Magritium Turinos.
Our duty calls.
Okay.
This is my path. I am finished. I am finished.
Oh, he just attacks us. Okay. Let's get him out of that narrow area. That is a freaking flame strike. Jesus Christ.
I'll go ahead.
Whew. Well, I'm glad I healed a little bit. We are very much at the end of our resources here. So I'm really hoping we have an uneventful trip back. But at this point, we've actually... I'm pretty sure we're done with most of the quests here. Oh, that's a hide armor +2. I mean, hide armor's terrible, but it's a +2. That's going to be worth a lot of money if nothing else. Which, with all the magic stuff we just found, we are, no pun intended, making it out like bandits. I want my books. Okay. So, we have 2 stops to make. I am intentionally going to stop and rest here, because it's really important to get, I mean, our health is really, really, really low. Don't feel like we should be exploring this section yet, but we can possibly go up here along the southern coast, across the river, instead of at Thorn Crossing. Because we do want to stop up at Nettles Crossing on the way. We are going to have to rest every 8 hours of travel right now because of our carrying capacity. The downside of having a bunch of dex-based characters here we have a whole I guess we have 2 characters that are strength-based, but that's still not enough to give us a good carrying capacity. I'm probably going to end up buying a bag of holding with the cash from this. Magic Spear. Okay.
Follow my lead.
And we got another just quest reward XP. Good. Actually making pretty good progress towards level 5, which is... it's slightly too bad that our... since we're a sorcerer, we're not getting level 3 spells there. Level 3 spells are where the game gets really good. I should see about meta magic feats, if there are any, and if there's a way to get the one that lets you exclude allies, since we're going to be getting, you know, Fireball. There we go. Yeah, I really don't want to fight anything right now, but we failed to sneak, which doesn't surprise me.
Let us strike as one.
So, yeah. Guessing we're gonna also have access to some more shops possibly coming up here, but maybe not, since we're going to be... I know after this we're going to be having a kind of cutscene thing in Brevoy, possibly a little bit of follow-up, which is where we'll start the next video. I'm going to get through completing this quest. We do have a few more, or we do have this the rest of this month of flex time here to burn. If we want to do a little grinding or pick up some, or go around and explore a bit more, which I might do. I basically don't want to progress the story. That's the main thing. I don't want to actually wrap up right now, but with Oleg, let's just go ahead and do this, because I think we're gonna... keeping the agile rapier for now, because agile seems like a really good thing for a really high dex party to have. I think we're gonna go ahead and sell the Great Club. And actually check what the spear was. Just a long spear +1. Okay. Long sword +1. Punching dagger. These are masterworks. Masterwork increases the cost significantly of an item. And the gap between +1 and +2 items, there is an exponential increase in the cost. I'm gonna... chain shirt and breastplate are the best types of armor, pretty much. I went in my whole thing about ratios before. I won't do that again, for your sake. Anything here I'm not going to use. Probably not going to need 3 of those. Probably not going to need 5 of those. A lighting could be good. Aggressive touches and divine favor. Probably not worth it. Freedom of movement's really good. Mage armor, we don't need 3. We've also got a bunch of potions of mage armor. Single target protection from chaos, probably not needed. Protection from laws, probably not needed. Let's not worry about that one. Already got potions for that. They're going to be more reliable. Check on what they've got here. Let's grab our bag of holding. Because I know I want that. Let's do our deal. And then I'm going to remind myself what I actually have available. Or would I have equipped rather? So I've got the headband of vast intelligence there. I'm feeling like getting Ember a headband of alluring charisma is going to go a long way. Not sure how complicated these are, but I think having this is also going to be pretty good, but I don't think I can afford it with the other stuff I just grabbed. I think we're just going to go ahead and deal. I feel like this is a good starting investment. Oops. Not. Weird. Oh, it took it. Okay. So, Headband of Alluring Charisma bumps her charisma up by another dot, which also gives her additional spell slots. Bumping up to 5 is another first level spell slot, and it increases the DC on her spells, which means they're less likely to get ignored. And we're going to keep him with the Constitution for now. I think those extra hit points are going to be more worthwhile. And let's do potions, because we're out.
Follow my lead.
Like, out.
How may I serve you?
I need to concentrate. Becoming the distracted leads to
Okay, we have Jaelthal and our other friend there. Let's talk to Keston. Apparently we don't get to do anything else there. I think we're just going to go ahead and rest. I guess I'm also not sure if we get to take all of, or if we're going to be able to come back to all this. So we're back into a heavy carrying capacity for now, but I feel like once we get, I'm hoping we can get a chance to clear some of this out. I should probably just still stash the books. Oh, never mind. I think we're okay. I think it's just because it's just Ember here. So now I will go ahead and save and prepare to head out. I am undecided as to whether we're gonna spend some more time here or not, but we'll figure that out next time. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, have a good one.